We've all had that class with that one mom. She's talking over her kids and correcting them incorrectly, by the way. Like, the kids are saying mouth, I'm saying mouth, the kids are saying mouth, and mom says, no, 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 mouth, mouth, yelling at their kid after they make mistakes. It's really stressful. It's really stressful for me. Sure, it's really stressful for the mom because I'm a mom and I know I'm stressed when I have to yell at my kids. And it's definitely really stressful for the kid. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Jillian from onceuponatimefitness.com, and this is the go-to place to find tons of tips and training on how to be a better ESL teacher and to overall help you live your best life. And today I'm going to share my worst tiger mom story, how I dealt with it, and what happened after. So you guys all know what a tiger mom is. Alright, so according to Google, a tiger mom is a strict or demanding mother who pushes her child or children to high levels of achievement, especially by using methods regarded as typical of childbearing in China and other parts of East Asia. A tiger mother. So these are the moms that basically come into class with a hypothetical whip, and nobody's happy about it. It makes it really hard to teach these children because even though they have good intentions, it usually has negative consequences. So I'm going to tell you about this student. I'm going to call her Emily. So Emily she's one of my newer students, and she has a mother who is very demanding. It was really hard for me to have classes with Emily, and again, that's not her real name, but it was really hard for me to have classes with her because her mom was one of those moms, and she was the worst. I've had tiger moms, but she was the worst tiger mom that I've had. Emily's mother was extremely demanding, and she would always yell at her. She wouldn't let her talk on her own. My student wasn't learning anything because there were times she'd just wait. She'd wait, and she'd look to her mother like, hey, you gonna give me the answer? And it was really not good. I was talking to my friends about it. Like, this is crazy. Like, this kid looked like she was going to cry in class. She hated class. She wouldn't talk to me. It took everything in my power just to get a smile out of her during class. It was very, very, very hard, and I'm sure you guys can all relate to that. So the time came when I had to give this little girl a test. Okay, she did not do great on the test because her mother was there the whole time. Well, first of all, she didn't learn anything because her mother was there the whole time, yelling in her ear, yelling at her, smacking her. Not hard, just, you know, like smacking her like, hey, you're doing wrong. Like, it was just very, like, she was getting put down all the time. So she had no self-esteem, no confidence in class. She didn't want to speak up. She didn't want to do anything on her own. Her mother really, really pushed her so hard that it totally backfired. The kid shut down. So I've got to give this test, and I'm like, oh, I don't like giving bad grades. And in China, anything like below a 100 is a bad grade. Anything below an A+ is a bad grade. I don't like giving bad grades. My goal as a teacher is to get every student to give high grades. And I'm sitting here and I'm trying to figure out, like, how am I going to do this assessment? Because first of all, on one hand, I've got a mother who is, well, actually, that goes for all of it. When it came time to do the assessment, I was lost. I didn't want to give a bad grade. I didn't really know what to do. I reached out to the head teacher and I said, hey, I have no idea how to do this assessment. Like, no idea. This is what's going on. And when I say I reached out to the head teacher, I mean I sent them a message in the after class report to the class admin. They never responded. It's okay. They don't always respond to me. They always respond to the parent in some way, shape, or form, or they will follow up on it.
I just want to give a quick little update on this. I forgot to mention this in the video. They did not ever respond to me personally in a message. However, my next class, I did see a memo in there, you know, where it will say, like, this trial is very important or something like that. And those are messages from the head teacher. And they told me that they received my message. They communicated with the parent regarding this. So they did not message me directly, but I do know that it was followed up on.
I don't think I've ever had an instance where a head teacher hasn't, or where I believe that a head teacher hasn't anyways. So they didn't respond. I had to fill out this report. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell you, this is exactly what I wrote. And I was so proud of this because I feel like it came off like pretty good. Okay. So I had written, excellent work in class. We had a test to evaluate what you have learned so far. You were able to successfully answer the questions. Who is she? What does she do? And answer the question, what does the do? You needed a little extra help from me, but that's okay. You are learning and you're doing a great job. Sorry, on the report, the lines cut off in the middle of the word, so it's a little hard there. But okay, but you're learning and you're doing a good job. So that was what I had said for the positive. Okay, you're doing a good job. I recognize that you struggled. That's okay. I still think you're doing okay. So that way, because I didn't want the mom to be like, oh, this teacher doesn't know what she's doing. My kid got a 90% and she's horrible at this, and I didn't want her getting mad about that. But then I also didn't want her being like, you stupid child, or something, you got such a bad grade. I don't know their family life. All I know is the 25 minutes that I see in front of me on camera. So in the needs improvement section, I said, one suggestion I would have, and please do not take offense to this, is to wait a little longer before jumping in to help Emily. Part of the learning process involves making mistakes, and it's okay. I will correct her when that happens. At this age and level, we aren't expecting perfection in every class. Over time, her English skills will improve so much that you will be so impressed. I've seen it happen with so many of my students. I have students who a year ago were 3 years old and not wanting to participate at all, and now they are speaking almost as well as a native 4-year-old. Trust the process and watch her grow. It's very exciting to see when that progress is made, and it will happen. Okay, so let me just tell you, I was so nervous to send this. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna get a complaint. She's gonna be super critical, super hypercritical of my classes from now on, and the next time I sneeze or yawn, this mom is gonna go file a complaint against me. Not that it happens, but I just thought I gave this parent, I put her in her place in some way, and I didn't think that this was going to go over well. I figured I was either A, losing the student, or B, getting a complaint. I've never written feedback like this before. I've never written feedback that was specific to the mother, to elicit a response from the mother, and hopefully not a negative response. So, what do you guys think? How did the mom respond? I want you to drop in the comments what you think happens, and I'm going to tell you what actually happened. So the very next class, I am shook. I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't know if mom's going to take a step back. I don't know if my student is going to no-show, or if they're going to cancel the class last minute. I don't know if mom's going to yell at me. She yelled at me before. It wasn't just the kid, she yelled at me before because she said the kid said something wrong, and the kid didn't say anything wrong. So I had no idea what was going to happen in this class. So Emily comes into class and there's no mother. I don't hear her mother in the background whispering her the answers. I don't see her mom poking her or pushing her or smacking her. I don't see any of that. Mom is gone. Mom's completely gone out of the picture. She's not in class at all. Okay, this could be good, right? This could be really good. So Emily starts sharing pictures with me in the little chat box, and there's a baby, and I mean, it's a little baby, this cute little baby. She's got to be maybe 2 months old, and she starts telling me about her baby sister. I didn't know this. Now I'm able to make this connection with the student because I can take a step back and do that, and that's important too. This tiger mom did not like that. She wouldn't allow it to happen when she was there. But now I can build that relationship with the student and make it even a better class for her. So Emily starts talking to me, And her English isn't that great because honestly she's in a level that's too high for her because she has a tiger mom that tells her what to do. And she hasn't really had any experience in the lessons that she has taken so far on Palefish or anywhere else, most likely, because her mom has not allowed her to have that experience. But we were able to work together and communicate well. It was an awesome class. Next class comes, her mom's not there. Next class comes, her mom's not there. It's now in a couple of weeks. Her mom sets up the iPad, leaves the room. Me and Emily do our thing. And it works out really great because that's what the student needed. And I've been able to see just the couple of weeks, oh my goodness, just in the couple of weeks that I've been able to have this student to myself without the tiger mom trying to dictate how the class goes. We have made such a connection, and we've built that bridge, that reading rainbow. And we built this bridge that we're able to cross together to a land of English speaking fairies or something. I don't know, like trying to say something magical because it just truly felt magical. I am not saying that this is going to work for you if you have a tiger mom, but I didn't think it would work for me, and it did. So if you do have a tiger mom and you're trying to figure out like how can I respond to them, just remember, keep it professional, keep it positive. And like I did, I just reassured them. I said, hey, I've been doing this, I know what I'm doing. I didn't say it like that, like, but basically what I meant was like, hey, I know what I'm doing, just trust me, trust the process, this is going to work, just watch, sit back and watch, relax mama, we got this, we are hired. I hope this video helped you. I hope it answered your questions. I hope it's what you came here when you, or what you expected when you clicked on the video. And make sure you hit subscribe. I will see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.